You guys have no idea how long I stared at that stop recording button to make sure it was recording and not on preview stream. Hey guys, welcome back to home. It's time to cast the controller over once again. Last time was sort of a refresher episode, sort of not. Basically what happened is I had a recording trouble and lost about 16 so minutes, so I spent 25 minutes playing through that part again, telling you guys both what was happening in the game and also how I reacted to it last time, with a few fresh sardonic reactions, so it was a little bit longer than the first take. Either way, we are now back on new ground. You guys again get to see me be tense, frightened, alarmed, aggrieved? I don't know. We just found two bodies and did the morally correct but incredibly stupid thing of giving them an actual burial. The girls weren't carrying ID, so I couldn't determine their names. I only hoped that whoever had done this had done it quickly. No. Mate, you hope they get caught. You don't hope they do it quickly. You hope they get caught so it doesn't happen again. Oh, Mr. H. I wondered now if they had a phone or something at their campsite. Maybe I could call for help. Okay, it's valid that if they didn't have their wallet, they wouldn't have their phone. Like, both could have gone missing, and I personally have a combination case that holds my phone and is a wallet. But, like, now a phone occurs to you? If you are thinking of calling for help, you should have called police to investigate their bodies. Oy. Okay, so that's fully explored to this degree. I suppose next we go to the dilapidated shed that I haven't gone into yet. Did I cross back over to the other shore? Yep. Pretty sure we found everything. Achievement unlocked, a terrible tragedy. You fucking bet it is! I've been swearing more. I don't want to get locked into that whole, is this stuff for children thing? Because it's not. I've never been for children. I've been for regular consumption, but I am way too snarky, way too sarcastic, and playing games way too violent for children to be watching my videos. If you are a child watching my video, you probably shouldn't be, but, welcome. This content isn't for you. If you enjoy it, that's great. YouTube. Every year I come back from my hiatus and I have something else to concern about. I almost didn't come back this year from Annual Blast of Cast because I wasn't sure if YouTube was still something I wanted to do because of all the changes. I'm here though, with a game, playing. So clearly YouTube hasn't scared me off yet. I'm lost. I knew it would happen. The second I'm not... I saw something moving in my peripheral vision and it was just light reflecting on my glasses, but tenseness is back. That's that metal door. We'll go through here because that's where we went to get to the shed. What's through here? I'm just refreshing my memory because I want to make sure I found... That's the 3 and the bathroom, I believe. Which means that that one that was right here on the last screen, that's the exit. I'm remembering. Oh. I thought I could go that way. It said there was a shed thing. Maybe I need to get there from a different direction. I guess we're gonna leave? I don't appreciate this. Yeah, that's the campsite, not the bathroom. Wait. They wanted me to look in the campsite for stuff. Is there any new reactions now that... The inside of that tent was suffocating. That's a different thing than it said before. Olivia? Daphne? By the looks of it, the fire hadn't been extinguished. It had just died out over time. Okay, so those do say new things, despite having definitely double-clicked them before, after finding the bodies. They're probably Olivia and Daphne. Or Olivia and Daphne. This just confirms the fact that I've never been camping and don't appreciate the thought. There's no internet, there's no air conditioning, I'm sleeping on the ground, and oh, also murderers. And if not murderers, bears. I'm kidding, of course. I would love to try to go camping. Maybe not right after playing this game. Okay, I guess we're gonna leave the forest. I don't know. It feels premature. But I'm not seeing anywhere else I could have gone. Is this the dilapidated shed that I saw from the other side? That's like a fence I can't go past, and that matches that. The dilapidated shed would fit the restroom. I'm going to operate on the assumption that this is what I was looking at. 2.5 fence bits. I'm going to operate on the assumption that this is what we were looking at before, and that it is time to leave the forest because we've found everything and even gotten an achievement. If I'm wrong, and we'll pay the price later. C'est la vie. Okay, time to be. I couldn't stop thinking about those poor girls. I couldn't figure out on the map here where their campsite was. The police would have to search again in the daylight. I'm pretty sure we found their campsite. And we're at their campsite and mourned them next to their tent and their chairs. Oh no, the chairs were knocked over in a rush because they ran away. Aww. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. This is the thing I saw and that I was like, nope, 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 and went back into the forest. Oh, it didn't really give me a "are you sure you're ready to leave? Click yes or no" thing this time. That's different. Oh, this is gonna be a metally door. Brace your ears, everybody. I hate that noise. I hate that noise. The forest started to thin out a bit, and through the trees I could make out parts of the town beyond and the first hints of light. The mysteries of that forest were behind me, but I could still feel them on my neck like a warm breath. I will give you one thing though, this guy is good at prose. Those girls I had found, someone had taken them from their campsite and had murdered them. Was it the same person who had left that odd notebook? I never found my ID, just my credit card. Was my ID there to be found, or will I find that later? I was even more eager to get somewhere safe and to find a way to reach Rachel. But it won't let me go back in. I would like to see what it says. I had to press on. The thought of that claustrophobic forest was too much. I never like going behind trees. Like foreground, that's interesting details. Yes, good work. Terrifying. Taking a few steps at a time because I'm just like ready for something to pop the fuck out. Am I a highway or just railings? More fencing. I'm incredibly tense. Another metal door. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the audio. I was complaining about the sound so much it's overriding my words in my brain. I recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. Oh, we also have a history in this area. That's fan-fucking-tastic. We are 100% the murderer, guys. Like, I won't be surprised if it turns out we're not, or we're just related to them, or whatever. But it also won't surprise me at all if we're totally the killer. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. Thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Turn around, turn the fuck around. It's never just the wind. You found bodies in that forest, and you think it's just the wind? Oh, Mr. H. Mr. H. At least I assume that's supposed to be a Mr. It is very pixely. I don't want to go and assign it a gender, but assign them a gender. Ooh, do I go through the very ominous fence opening or through the metal door that I will hate the sounds of? Fence opening it is. Well, fucking fuck. Fuckers fucking. I have lost any, grasp of the human or English language I had before. Because it's body number 4. No, body number 5. Because there were the 2 girls, the sewer worker, and the guy in the house. This is body number 5. Ooh, and he gets to sit up. You special. You special. I'm making jokes because I am very jittery. Yes, I found the body of a security guard, just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? Ah, oh, fuck. I'm really not appreciating this. Benny boy, Benjamin, you can't. You can't, brah. I saw the blunt wound on the guard's head and looked again at the flashlight I was carrying. Oh no. Please. Yeah, I'm glad that Mr. H is just as alarmed by this set of. I didn't mean to do that yet. Go back. How dare. I'm glad Mr. H here is just as alarmed by this set of circumstances as I am. Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, and now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yes, I did. The watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyway. I wished I could remember. Why was all my stuff missing? Okay, that's clearly just some metal railing. I don't know, sir. Maybe you're a sleepwalking amnesiac murderer. It's a hobby. There are better hobbies. You can take up crochet. I'm not liking how everything is quite literally stacking against us, and being the yes man in this game is terrifying. Yeah. The only no we've said so far was to go past the ladder to get the rope, because I wanted to make sure I explored past the ladder. Um uh I'm scared, guys. And what's terrifying is I'm not scared of being caught by the murderer. I'm scared of being the murderer. Very well done. Time to press on. Oh my god, no wonder the screen specifically said turn the sound up. Alrighty. Lockers. There was definitely a note about storage locker in the house. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes had been picked through, and a few photos and notes had been ripped off the door and spread around. Ooh, caution sign. Can't click it. Door. Machine. Other door. Okay, we're gonna start with the machine. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts in the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. It didn't look like the power was on yet. Okay. So we have that door. Nothing above us yet. This door. And the stairs. Clearly not going upstairs yet, because that feels very much like a new area, so to speak. Which door? Which door? I'm gonna go ahead and go with this door. Oh. Ha ha ha. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. I love situations like that because it means I have less choices to make, which means I have less things to miss. Oh. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger, closed for repairs." Uh-huh. Okay. I'm just double-clicking a couple things, making sure nothing changes on the doors. Clearly you miss stuff if you don't click on it 80,000 times. Okay, up the stairs we go. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Oh, did I? The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There are notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. It's interesting that now that we're in a place we're aware of, we have more context. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Okay, did we kill Norman? Did Norman kill the other things? Is Rachel the killer? Which is something I've been considering, but her name's on the list. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. As in, you aren't more positive, or as in Rachel didn't like you. Because you said Rachel lives in your house. Door. Stairs. Table. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Looked like some beer bottles had been used on the table recently. I wondered, was that guard using this as a break room of his own? Was that guard drinking on duty? If so, no wonder some strange guy got his flashlight away from him and bludgeoned him to death. I was going in there pretty snarky, and then I felt bad for the guard halfway through. Anyway, it's been about 15 minutes. That's gonna mark the end of my turn. Let me just cast the controller on back to you and hope you pass along again soon. I'll ABC you next time. Bye-bye, guys.